Hi, the purpose of this video is to show you how to exclude grades or manually override grades for students that get added into your course that don't need the entire course throughout the semester. For instance, you may have students that come into your course from a block scheduling school in another district that may be enrolled in, say, Algebra 1 for semester 2 in a brick and mortar setting, but may still need to go back and take semester 1, and they will do that through your ACVA course. So what you would want to do is make it so that they could complete the assignments for semester 1 and then exclude everything for semester 2. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Also, you may have a situation where students are entered into your class with some of the assignments already done, and they may have grades for those assignments that you would need to manually override into your gradebook. So I'm going to show you how to do that as well. First, you'll want to know exactly what it is the student needs to complete in order to do well and have success in your course. So if you have a student who is in need of semester 2, one of the best things you can do, or semester 1, is to scroll down to your course introduction and look at your pacing guide and see exactly where they need to be for the course. All right, now you can tell that my course has not been set up yet for the current or the upcoming semester, but this is where we house the pacing guides. Next, you would go into the gradebook setup and you would click view so you can see the gradebook. Okay, so let's say that I've got a student, Brandon, who is going to be taking Algebra 1 or whatever class it might be. They're sitting in semester 2 in a brick and mortar. So they need to go in and take semester 1 and everything else needs to be excluded. So what I would do is, let's say that I've already looked at my pacing guide and I know that Unit 6 is the halfway point in my course. So what I will do is I'll go into, starting with Unit 7, I'll go to the end, the total category, and I can click on this pen, and I can go into the exclude all or none. Don't click exclude all or none, but just for this particular student, we're only doing it for Brandon, so we would click on the check mark next to his particular name. If you hit excludes all, it will exclude it for every student. None will remove that for every student. So just click on the one you need, and then scroll down and click save. And then continue. Now, we will want to click on the gradebook report and repeat the process for the next grading category. And now you can see that for Unit 7, for Brandon, it is excluded. Now, what this means is that even though he has not done any of these assignments, you don't need to go in and exclude the individual assignments because you've excluded the entire category. So you don't need to worry about anything with those. They won't be a problem. Then we'll scroll over here and repeat the process for Unit 8. We'll click on Exclude, and then we'll click on Save. Then we'll return to the grade report. So you would do this for every single unit past the halfway point in your course. So another way you can figure out where a student needs to be is if you look at the district pacing guide on Rubicon Atlas. You can use that or your in-course pacing guide to determine what the student needs to complete in your course. Now, what you will do is, let's say that you have another student, and that student has some credits for some of the courses in the class, but has not completed all of them and needs to start, let's say, at Unit 3. So this student has credit for Unit 1, 2, and then maybe a few assignments within Unit 3. What I can do for that is, again, go to the unit categories, and you would have received transfer grades for these students. So where it says, let's say for Alvina, we'll go in and click on the override checkbox, and then for the entire first unit, she got 70 points according to what I was given from guidance. I would manually type that in and then scroll down and hit save. And then continue. Then when I go back to the grade report, I can see that the grades have been populated for Unit 1 total. Again, even though she has completed 1.3 and 1.4, I don't need to put anything in here because I've already added in and overridden the total amount for the category as a whole. So I would scroll over and I would repeat for Unit 2. I would click the box next to Irina, and let's say she got 85 points in this category. I would click on the graded report, and now I can see that that category is also populated with grades. But then in Unit 3, she's only completed 3.2 and 3.3. I could click on the pen, and then instead I'm not in I'm just at the assignment level now. I'm not looking at the whole category level. But you would click next to her name, and then let's say she got 16 points on this assignment. I could hit save. And then since I know that the other assignment that she completed is the very next one, the bailout form, I can just click on it here. Click the box, and then type in the grade value that she received for that one as well, and then hit save. Now, returning to the graded report, I'm able to see that the student has a grade for the Unit 1 category. She has a grade for the Unit 2 category, and also the 2 assignments in Unit 3 that she's completed. The student should be instructed to begin working on the 3.4 Taxes and You lesson, and then she will complete the rest of the course. So that's how you override assignments with grades that students have already earned for the course, and how you exclude work that students don't need to do if they are Semester 1 or Semester 2 students. Let me know if you have any questions about this process. Thank you very much.